Welcome back to my Bible series. Today we're on part 16, so we're on Genesis chapter 16. I honestly never thought I'd make this far. It's not even that far, but still, come on. The birth of Ishmael. Now Sarai, Abram's wife, had not been able to bear children for him, for she had an Egyptian servant named Hagar. But she had an Egyptian servant named Hagar. So Sarai said to Abraham, "The Lord has prevented me from having children. Go and sleep with my servant. Perhaps I can have children through her." And Abraham agreed with Sarai's proposal. So Sarai, Abraham's wife, took Hagar, the Egyptian servant, and gave her to Abram as a wife. This happened 10 years after Abraham had settled in the land of Canaan. So Abraham had sexual relations with Hagar, and she became pregnant. But when Hagar knew she was pregnant, she began to treat her mistress, Sarai, with contempt. And Sarai said to Abraham, "This is all my fault. I put my servant into your arms, but now that she's pregnant, she treats me with contempt. The Lord will show who's wrong, you or me." Okay. Abraham replied, "Look, she's a servant, so deal with her as you see fit." So Sarai treated Hagar so harshly that she finally ran away. The angel of the Lord found Hagar beside a spring of water in the wilderness, along the road to Shur. I'm so sure that the angel of the Lord has to be Jesus. He appears in every book, really. He agrees. Alright, verse 8. The angel said to her, "Hagar, Sarai's servant, where have you come from, and where are you going?" "I am running away from my mistress, Sarai," she replied. The angel of the Lord said to her, "Return to your mistress and submit to her authority." Then he added, "I will give you more descendants than you can count." And the angel also said, "You are now pregnant and will give birth to a son. You are to name him Ishmael, which means God hears. For the Lord has heard your cry of distress. The son of yours will be a wild man, as untamed as a wild donkey. He will raise his fist against everyone, and everyone will be against him. Yes, he will live in open hostility against all his relatives." Thereafter, Hagar used another name to refer to the Lord. "You have spoken to me." Who has spoken to her? She said, "You are the God who sees me." She also said, "Have I truly seen the one who sees me?" That's a capital O, the one. See that well was named Beer Lahai Roy, which means well of the living one who sees me. It can still be found between Kadesh and Bered. So Hagar gave Abraham a son, and Abraham named Ishmael. Abraham was 86 years old when Ishmael was born. That's it for chapter 16. It was honestly pretty cool. Very short though. Hopefully with some longer ones. But that's it. Thanks for listening. God bless.